call with you all day today for this Day 1 of the 2024 National Para Hockey Championships. We are just about set for game number 2 between Quebec Development and Team New Brunswick. A lot of kids in the stands for this one, Noah, and this will continue throughout today and tomorrow as we take a look at some of the schools in attendance. St. John Bosco, Oakwood, and Diamond Trail, and DeWitt Carter all in attendance for this game. We see the flags, lots of Quebec flags out there, and this should be a very cool environment for these players. And again, tomorrow, we got a lot more schools coming. It's going to be more full than it is for this one. We got expected to get about 700 kids tomorrow for the Ontario-Quebec game, which should be an excellent matchup at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. But again, a very cool experience, very cool for these kids as they're still filing in down along the track here at the Valley Health and Wellness Center. And we are just about set to go. Quebec took game 1 of this tournament in convincing fashion over Alberta 5-0. As PA announcer Rod Mahood gets the kids right into the action as we line up and get set for the face-off here in Port Colborne. Starting goaltenders as we take a look. Felix Raquel gets the nod for Team Quebec Development. And in goal for Team New Brunswick is Ryan Cashin, who gets the nod. You see him on your screen right now as we are moments away here from puck drop at the Valley. Pierre-Luc Gauthier and Aiden Godin, who's a member of a local Niagara team, will face off, and with that, we are underway here in game 2 of this tournament. It'll be flipped up on the near side boards. In after it is Huneau. Huneau's got that puck pinned on the near boards as he tries to free it up, and we're going to get a hand pass right off the jump here in Port Colborne.
This game already feeling more lively with more people in the stands. It's great to see all these kids coming out to support both of these teams, and will be a very exciting match. As like you said, Quebec taking a large victory not too long ago at that 9 a.m. game this morning, and Quebec Development, again, we talked about Quebec having 2 teams in this tournament, going to try and do the same for the first time ever, and it's very exciting for both of these squads to be here in this tournament.
That one flipped in on goal, and right there is Cashin to hold on. A little bit of a tricky hop, but he will opt to hold on. A little interesting, this game got a little physical right off the bat in warm-ups at center ice as team captain Jacob LeBlanc got into a little tussle with Pierre-Luc Gauthier, and we'll see if that develops into how this game is going to turn out here in Port Colborne as we get a face-off deep inside the New Brunswick zone. It'll be picked right up, and here is the aforementioned LeBlanc. He's got a break on the near wing. LeBlanc is in all alone. The captain scores! And New Brunswick flies their way to a 1-0 lead on the first shot of the hockey game. LeBlanc goes, Ralph, let's take a look at it. LeBlanc, inside out goes Bunk, and New Brunswick has an early 1-0 lead.
How about the speed on the near side from the Team Canada player, and able to freeze Rahel in goal and get New Brunswick on the board early in this game. That's a huge goal.
Quebec Development back down into the zone. It'll be Racine on it in the corner. She'll bang it back to the point, held in by a ref.
Looks like a delayed penalty going to come to Team New Brunswick.
So Quebec is going to go to the power play. What a start to this hockey game. And for Quebec development, you mentioned the Team Canada player LeBlanc. He's going to be hard to handle for this development team in Quebec, and he shows that in the first minute and a half here in this one.
Yeah, just so much speed and skill and poise in front of the net. Able to put that one away. We'll take a look at that penalty. It's going to go against Jaden Poirier. And just getting that sled up a little bit, coming in for the hit. Didn't turn quick enough. And it's going to go off for a T-boning penalty, just a 2-minute minor.
So Quebec, a chance here to maybe draw even as it's played to the near side boards. Worked around, down low on the far side. It's held in by Ramp. And it'll be gobbled up by Cashin in goal for New Brunswick. Faceout will be won back and immediately sent down the length of the ice by New Brunswick. That one will roll right on goal as Raquel will dish it to the corner. Davies picks it up below the goal line. He'll whip it to the near side boards. Up at center, there's LeBlanc, as he couldn't come away with it. It'll be picked up and fired down by Gauthier. Roberts in on it, he'll fire it around the glass. Held in though, good hold down at the line. Roberts right on it at the point. Dio will throw one toward the goal, and it's covered by Cashin. And once again, he'll hang on for a draw deep inside New Brunswick territory as both sides make changes.
A minute gone in that penalty against Poirier, and so far Quebec development hasn't had too much control of that puck in their zone. New Brunswick's done a great job so far killing this first half of that T-boning minor.
56 ticks remaining on the man advantage for Quebec Dev as it's back to the point and held in. Dio tied up on that far side board. In to help him out, Dupont. High slot. There's a shot right on, denied by Cashin. Rebound laying out front. It'll be played off the boards and out of the zone. Right back to Sharon Piat. They'll scoop it down low, Dupont. Ouellette back after it. Quebec has it down in the zone. A centering pass will be logged up. Loose up at center. It'll be knocked down. Diop lost it. New Brunswick. That'll be down the ice, and that one will go for icing on New Brunswick. So the face-off dragged all the way back down into the New Brunswick zone. Welcoming viewers across a couple of different streaming platforms and all the way in New Brunswick and Quebec and wherever else you may be watching. Day one of this 2024 National Para Hockey Championships. I'm Alec Murray along with Noah Vogel with you all weekend long as it'll be picked up. Poirier can't get that puck free to the zone as they'll loft that puck high up at center. and down the ice in a race for it. Deep inside the zone, Raft gets back. They'll work it up at center. Could turn back if they hurry. Could be an odd man rush. Pacheco sent into the far side, boards in front of the New Brunswick bench. 5 gone here in period number 1 and a 1-0 lead for New Brunswick, courtesy of their captain LeBlanc. There is LeBlanc, who will loft it high off the glass and roll it down. Trying to defend off Paquette. Good job on the back end by Raymond. Pacheco whips it around to the near side boards. Haley Frittenberg able to hold the zone, and Quebec Dev will get it out at center as New Brunswick makes changes. Tingley up at center, and Frittenberg's got a motor back. Hot in her tail is Racine. Down low below the goal line, Frittenberg able to battle her off the puck. Up on the near side boards, Roberts will spin back at center as that puck rolls to him. He'll play it off the board, sent back. Wiped out along the near side, and it'll be turned back the other way by DuPont. Battle forward to the neutral zone, rolling in is Blaze Roberts. Racine has it, but turns it over. As Gunn fires it into the zone. Here's Frittenberg, centering pass, nobody there. As Mailman after for it. Roberts picks it up near circle, fires right on off the side of the goal. Roberts gets it back out front, but it's back below the goal line. Then it'll be rolled around back to the point, held in just by Aiden Gunn. Played around on the near side boards. Quickly in after it is Davies. DuPont off the far side boards, up, runs into Frittenberg, and Mailman able to come back and intercept that pass as the fans get into it. We got the Brock Badgers mascot in attendance here as well, over interacting with some of the schools. That shot goes wide on the near side corner. Back around, it's held in by Gauthier. Gauthier below the goal line, a centering pass off the pad of Cashin. Godin will play it off the boards. Part of the Niagara North Blades team. The local product is down low into the corner after it. Gauthier in a battle with Hadley Frittenberg. She'll get it up into the high slot. Battle for that puck, and that shot is whistled just wide of the net. Stopped in behind the goal, tried to center off the stick, and widen back to the point it comes. Ramped. No ramped into the high slot. There's a shot toward the net, stick to side by Ryan Cashin. Frittenberg up off the boards. It's still held in by Quebec Dev. Diop lost it. Still they hold the zone. Good pushback to Long. And we're going to get a hand pass called and a stoppage in play as the fans get into it here in Port Colborne. The Badger makes an attendance. And there he is, firing up the kids here in Port Colborne, giving out some merchandise. Look at them go. Who doesn't love a little boomer action here in Port Colborne?
just getting the fans into it. An exciting game so far. It's been very back and forth. Not a lot of open ice. Great save.
Nice shot there, tight angle, Munden. Shots are 6-2 in favor of Quebec Dev. And again, this development team, first time that Quebec has been able to put two teams in. Really, other than the LeBlanc goal, they've had all the pressure down into the Brunswick zone. It'll roll out at center. Here they come. But it's kept possession by Quebec Development. Near side pass is into the zone. Racine. Ouellette able to flip that puck into the neutral ice area. Back down in after it. And Sean Dickerson after it down to the corner. He lost an edge. It'll be flipped high off the glass. But still held in by Quebec. Raymond down the near side. He'll leave it for Racine. Ouellette lost it. That shot fanned on down to the near side. Ouellette, a good job trying to work that puck free. She will back to the point though, as Raymond able to hold it. Raymond slings it toward the goal. It'll be cut off by Boltier. And here goes Boltier. He's got a lot of speed on that far side. Good defensive play on the back end by Caleb Davies. And now they battle for it down in front of that Quebec bench. Loose puck will squirt free. Back for Ouellette. Ouellette lofts it up at center. Knocked down on the back end. Pacheco has it tied up under him. Here comes LeBlanc. Rolling in, just lost the puck into the zone. And it'll be turned back the other way. Vanessa Racine. Here's Racine, got Dickerson on the back end, one-on-one. Racine, that shot lofted just high over top of the goal. Played around is LeBlanc, and after it, big hit along the near side boards. LeBlanc gets the best of Sharon Pilon. Godden up on the near side board, skating back into it. He's taken into the boards by Sharon Pilon. They'll loft it high up at center with 4 to go here in period 1. Game 2 in this 2024 National Para Hockey Championships in Port Colborne. Dickerson wires it around the boards. Tied up on the near side. It'll be a centering pass. LeBlanc after it on the far side. And here goes LeBlanc. They'll feed it up on the far side. Ouellette drops off. LeBlanc centering pass. Intercepted by Gallant. LeBlanc gets it right back though. He'll work his way around his man Gallant. Below the goal line, LeBlanc still with it. He still's got the puck. Centering pass out front. Loose in the crease. That puck laying out front trying to find it. Raquel could not. It's back to the point. There's LeBlanc. Gonna fire, blocked out front. Gallant got a piece of it. They'll play it off the boards and down the ice. LeBlanc, a one-man wrecking crew on this shift. So got to race back for it. Frittenberg icing is waved off.
New Brunswick now having a little more puck possession. We saw LeBlanc did a great job to break out of the zone finally for Team New Brunswick and create an opportunity the other way.
Langford had it tied up, can't clear the zone. Racing in. Here's a shot, ramp, and he lofted it high. Played off the boards. Good hold at the line that time by Diop. Diop on it at the point. Spins it. Ref lost it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc dishes off from the far boards. Back into the rush is Richardson. Down in front of his own bench, lost possession. Got that puck lodged under his stick as he'll dump it down into the zone. Icing is waved off as Quebec Dev makes changes. So does New Brunswick. They'll reset down in their own zone. Frittenberg collides with Sigouin. Frittenberg has Munden. Munden trying to split the defense, weaving his way into the high slot. A shot underneath the goaltender. Where is it? And he's got it down underneath him. That one dangerous as that puck was bubbling underneath the goaltender, Raquel. He's able to freeze it and hang on. Let's take a look at the replay. And how about Munden just weaving his way through? Oh boy.
Oh, very close.
Almost.
Just got enough on that shot with the glove. Munden, a great job picking that puck up after Frittenberg won that battle on the near side boards and able to get the shot off, and very close for Team New Brunswick to get their second of the game.
Nice pass out front. Here's Roberts. Fan of the shot, sent just wide. Raymond can't clear the zone. It'll be turned around. Roberts into the zone. And we get a whistle. And this faceoff will come outside the zone. 50 ticks to go here in period number 1. And a 1-0 New Brunswick lead.
This period has flown by. It's been a lot of open ice play, a lot of battles in the neutral zone, not a lot of whistles so far in this first period. Both teams with chances. New Brunswick just with that early goal that separates the teams right now.
That one out front of the goal, reaching forward and covering is Cashin with 38 seconds remaining in this first period. And he's been the difference here in this one. Cashin holding scoreless through first period thus far. See if Quebec Dev can find a late one. They've had the more opportunities of the two teams. Nice little move on the near side. And here goes the speed into the zone. Boltier has to turn back. Knocked off stride though. And it'll turn it back up. Near side, here they come. Theo Gallant. He'll loft it down in behind the net. Time burning down as Ouellette plays it around the far boards. Stopped up. Dupont. Centering pass up top. Boltier gets a stick in between. And that will do it for period 1 here in Port Colborne. Team New Brunswick, courtesy of their captain and a Team Canada member, Jacob LeBlanc, on their first shot of the game, have a 1-0 lead after 15. And what a shot it was from LeBlanc. Quebec had their chances, though, but just couldn't find one past Cashin, who was excellent.
They did. Really, after they conceded that goal, they had most of the offensive zone time and had a couple chances, but able to react quickly was Ryan Cashin when called upon, made some big saves and kept Quebec development scoreless in that first period. And really just back and forth in that game. Not a lot of chances, great A-scoring chances since that goal, but some pucks going on net and both goaltenders looking very confident and controlled so far in this game. But like you said, LeBlanc's goal early in that first period is what divides the two teams right now.
So we will head to our first intermission here in Port Colborne. New Brunswick a 1-0 advantage over Quebec. We'll be back for period 2 here at the 2024 National Para Hockey Championships in Port Colborne.
I'd say the strength of the program is just its variety. Whether you're looking to go radio, television, or film, there's always something for everyone. And even inside those specific streams, there's anything you could possibly want. You could direct, you could do audio, you can tape cables down if that's what you like. There's always something for everyone.
This program not only prepared me with the vast skills of editing, television production, the foundations I really need, but I think it really provided me with a strong work ethic in order to complete programs, deadlines. With live television specifically is one of those things where, you don't have opportunities to take breaks. It's really that foundation to what the real world is like in the world of television.
The program does an amazing job of preparing us for real life. Hands-on cameras, hands-on like you're in a real radio station. Through 3 years, that's massive. And a lot of programs don't offer that, but the first day you're in NC, you're in the labs, you're on the radio, you're touching electronics, you're touching microphones, you're getting to know all the technology, and it's great. They really prepare you for that real life scenario, right? So as soon as you step out the door of NC, you can go work at a radio station, you can go work at a news station and know what to expect because you've been there before.
I love the facilities that we get to work in. I love that I get to, sit in this radio lab and look at these boards and be in the industry. Every day I come to school, I really feel immersed in my education.
I find the teachers here are very helpful. They do care about everything they do. They always try to push you in the right way to do better. And as long as you put some kind of effort into your work and show that you care, they will be behind you and support you to make sure you succeed.
I love my teachers. I think that they are the driving force of this program. I think they care about each student so much.
I think one of the big things that I take away from the college is really about the staff, the instructors, the professors that work here. They really care about the students and their success. And I think that really resonated for me when I was here and also when I left here, which is one of the reasons why I like to come back and kind of give back to the students that are here now.
We've had a ton of different opportunities and great opportunities. For example, Canada Games. I had an opportunity to do some play-by-play for that for baseball and volleyball. So that was a pretty cool opportunity for me. As well as doing the college sports games, I do a lot of play-by-play for that. Volleyball, basketball. So that's a really good opportunity. Some of the opportunities that I've got being part of the program.
The 1-1. And that ball's ripped into right center field. That'll get down, and that's going to get past the right fielder and roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third base is McDonald. He'll score. It's a double. And BC, just like that, is within one.
Force a turnover. Here's Stewart. Euro step to the basket. Reverse. Count it. What a finish. And the foul. Stewart, another turnover on Sheridan. Mitchell, heat check. She got it. Oh my, Taryn Mitchell.
welcome back inside the Valley Health and Wellness Center. Noah Vogel, Alec Murray on the call with you. Game 2 of this 2024 National Para Hockey Champs. Let's take a look at that first period recap. And the Team Canada member Jacob LeBlanc goes bunk in his first goal here. That was the lone goal we had, Noah, in that first period. And a lot of saves courtesy of the New Brunswick goaltender. He was excellent in the first period, and Ryan Cashin.
Yeah, the rest of the period was really just a goaltender face-off, and LeBlanc, the only thing dividing these two teams as it stands, and really haven't seen a lot of grade A scoring chances. Ryan Cashin and Felix Rahel so far have looked very comfortable in goal, and really just a lot of neutral zone battles, not a lot of possession on either side. Quebec had that chance on the power play where they didn't really make much of it. It was a good kill and a momentum builder for New Brunswick. But heading into this second period, we'll look to see if maybe the game will open up a little bit more, and possibly Quebec development throwing a little bit more players offensively, trying to create some scoring chances and just create some havoc in front of the net of Ryan Cashin, who so far has been perfect through the first frame.
Jacob LeBlanc, outstanding, and maybe one of the best players when he's on the ice overall for this New Brunswick team. And if you haven't seen it, Hockey Canada about 4 months ago did a little video on LeBlanc, the kid from Moncton to the Para Hockey Cup. And his journey, as we take a look at Jacob LeBlanc wearing the C for New Brunswick, his journey through sledge hockey and life. Outstanding little docu that Hockey Canada put together on YouTube. If you go to their YouTube channel, you can find it. And I highly suggest a quick watch because it is pretty inspiring. LeBlanc's journey through life, and now one of the best in the country, playing the sport that he loved growing up. And we are just about set here for period number 2 here in Port Colborne. A 1-0 New Brunswick lead courtesy of LeBlanc. And Quebec development did have some great opportunities in that first period, but we talked about the goaltending of Ryan Cashin and then the dominance of LeBlanc when he's on the ice. He controls the pace, and for the most part, the puck is down in the zone of the Quebec development team, and all weekend long, you're going to hear his name quite a bit this tournament in the young kid LeBlanc.
Yeah, just a great mixture of speed and skill, and we saw it on that first goal, able to freeze Rahel in goal and roof it in the top of the net to give New Brunswick this 1-goal lead. And now we get set for the second period.
Off the draw, it's won back by Quebec as Gauthier wins it, but back into the zone, motoring onto the far side, Pacheco. LeBlanc flips it off the boards, and he's in after it in the O-zone right on the tail of Davies. LeBlanc trying to create the turnover up at center. It'll be knocked down by Ouellette. LeBlanc on the near side boards, it's dumped down in. Battle for it down below the goal line. That'll be settled down by Richardson. Tangled up, Richardson can't get away from Ouellette. He's down to the ice as they'll free that puck up on the near side, and they'll clear it out down at center. Ouellette for LeBlanc. He'll wait to get on side. He'll whip one into the zone as that's off Diop. Changes coming for New Brunswick. Flipped up on the far side as Quebec development also making changes. Villeneuve lost it at center. Able to pick it right back up though is Davies. Losing his stick, though, Boltier. Then it'll be turned back up ice. Into the zone. Here's Racine. Her shot is blocked out front. Ouellette got a piece of it. Sigla down low into the corner. They'll bang it back up top to the point. Raymond works it in. Up top, there's a shot. Denied by Cashin. Poirier has it on the far side. Trying to spring. Lapointe could not. Turn back at center. Racine. Turned up at center. Poirier. Works up into the zone. Turn back the other way by Boltier.
Either team right now unable to control the puck.
Nice little feed by Boltier, but couldn't get into the zone as he's turned back. Controlling out of his own zone raft. He'll dish it off near side. Sigla has it along there. Boards, gets across center and wires it down into the Brunswick zone. That'll be fired down the ice. Roberts trying to get there, but it's going to be icing on New Brunswick. 11:30 to go, just underway, second period. If you're joining us, LeBlanc, the lone goal for Team New Brunswick. 1-0 over Quebec Development. Couple of Quebec teams early on, as both of them getting right into this tournament right off the bat. Pierre-Luc Gauthier wins the faceoff, but it'll be picked up by New Brunswick and thrown to the far boards. It'll be dumped down around. Up along on the near side boards, trying to force that puck out of the zone in a battle for it. Down low. Munden couldn't get it out as Roberts will glide back for it in behind his own goal. He'll fire it around back to the point. It's held in. Fill it away. Fires it in. Roberts after it for Quebec. Settled down by Huneau. Out front, loose puck, looking for it, lunging out for it. Cashin can't cover it. He's down in his goal. That puck squirts wide and around behind the goal.
Dangerous giveaway in front by Frittenberg and created an opportunity, a couple chances for it.
Here he goes, springing the defense. In all alone, that shot denied. A rebound, laying out front, they score! Blaze Roberts crashing the crease. And I believe it hit off him last as that puck crosses the line. New Brunswick takes a 2-0 lead here in the second period. Let's take a look at it. Look at the speed from Munden. Harmless little shot. Roberts crashing the crease. Bangs it home.
Just able to break through the defense. Munden created a chance out of really nothing, just skating through the neutral zone, and rebound left there for Roberts. And he makes it a 2-0 New Brunswick lead. Just good defense initially. Quebec Development had a couple opportunities on the other end, able to break out and rush some players forward and just able to crash the net. Good job chasing after that rebound. And now a little bit of a cushion here, 5 minutes into the second period for Team New Brunswick.
Well, it's been Quebec Development with, again, more of the pressure, but again, New Brunswick picking their spots. Look out! LeBlanc gets a good chunk along the near side boards of Pacheco. Back around out front. Quebec Development will work their way out of their own zone up onto the far side. Pass Dupont. Gunn flips it up in, but they got to get back onside. They will as that puts to the near corner, but we're going to get an icing call on New Brunswick with 9:30 to go in this second period and a 2-0 the Brunswick lead.
Talk about the pressure from Quebec Development leading in the shot total 7-4 so far in this game. But we talked about Ryan Cashin just been up to the task so far.
Flipped off the boards. Look out, LeBlanc. Giving it all he's got, trying to get to that puck. LeBlanc gets to it, couldn't get a shot off. How about the speed from the captain of New Brunswick? They'll hold the zone though. Team New Brunswick to the near side boards. In after it. Gunn. Down along the near side boards, Roberts. Up to the middle, LeBlanc catches, and he'll send that one just wide. Back around to the near side boards, Gunn. Squeezed out by Sigla. Still in a tussle for that puck down in the corner. Finally, Carl Seguin sends it around the boards. Not out. Ouellette throws it toward the goal. Tied up out front was Richardson. Overskating it though. Here they come into the zone again. Centering pass. Loose puck. Good stick there on the back end by Pascal Raymond. Centering pass out of the stick and back off the stick. Here's LeBlanc. He'll turn back on that far circle. He's hit hard to the ice. They hold it into the zone. Trying to get it out front. It'll be knocked down and sent off the near boards. That one right into the blade of Raymond, but it's out through center. Not for long. Ouellette motoring back in. Here's Ouellette trying to cut the edge. Centering pass came out front. Nobody home for New Brunswick as LeBlanc into the corner for it. He's down to the ice digging for it. What a job by LeBlanc. Gets it out front. Ouellette fires and scores! Finds the back of the net. New Brunswick takes a 3-0 lead. How about the work on the far boards by Jacob LeBlanc? Tape to tape. And it's 3-0 New Brunswick. Take a look at this work. From his front side, feeds it through, Noah. Right off the glove and in.
Great hustle to get to that puck first and able to turn, falling down, getting that puck right on the tape of Remy Ouellette and just under the glove of Felix Rahel. And now an even more comfortable 3-0 lead for New Brunswick.
LeBlanc gets his second point of the morning. And it's 3-0 New Brunswick. Back to the point. Fittenberg throws it out front. That shot was blocked. There's another shot. That one goes wide of the goal. Comes back out front off the backboards. Poirier couldn't get to it. They'll fire it back along down below the goal line. Lapointe works his way in quickly. He's got possession down deep inside the Quebec zone. It comes back out front of the slot, but it'll be settled down and brought out by Reft. Crittenberg has it below her own goal line, tied up amongst two Quebec players as she'll get that puck freed up along the near side and a battle for it. Great look from our camera crew down in that corner as that one comes back up top. Raft just lost it on his blade. He'll turn it back, up into the slot, catching, Gallant fires one wide. Huneau has it, feeds it up top, streaking in, Diot knocked off stride. Poirier trying to get that puck out. Boltier. Crittenberg down below the goal line, and Huneau. And it'll be picked up out front. That puck flipped off. Who's got the fastest? Boltier flying 3-0 for New Brunswick. Lapointe headed to the goal. Pass across and wide. New Brunswick still threatening, coming out front. Wraparound attempt from Boltier, and covering is Felix Raquel. What a chance that was for New Brunswick. Just kind of started out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they had a 3-0 as Boltier just rolling by everybody. Put it right on the tape, and Lapointe just unable to tap that home.
Well, it started with some really good pressure actually from Quebec development, just forcing in too many players in the zone. They got caught, leaving the defenseman alone at the blue line and able to chip that puck just by the defender and creating that 2-on-0 opportunity. Just unlucky. Lapointe unable to get it on the near side. But really, that's been the story of the game so far. Pardon me, Alec. It's just Quebec development putting pressure on, and then New Brunswick just comes the other way, and they're taking their chances. Unfortunately, that one unable to, but just when they do get the pressure, they're able to defend it well and turn it into offense on the other way.
Well, they're playing very smart hockey, and you're exactly right, Quebec. We've talked about it a couple of times. They've had the better chances in this hockey game. It's just New Brunswick is getting the breaks. They're getting the jumps.
And still more shots on goal for Quebec. 7-4 still in this game, up on Team New Brunswick. 4 shots, 3 goals for the team up now. And this looks like we're going to see a penalty now.
You're exactly right. Penalty called down in that corner, and New Brunswick is going to go to the power play with 4:13 to go in this second period. Take a look at the replay on the call here.
Just on that near side corner, 2 players going in after it, and
little shove off down in front of the boards, and that's where the call is going to be.
Yeah, they're going to call Raymond on an interference call. So a 2-minute power play now for New Brunswick to extend their lead, their first of the game.
Off the face-off, back to the point. LeBlanc lets it fly, just missed that top corner. Bouncing puck out front, there's another shot blocked. Steaming in, he'll throw it back to the point and spin back up top with it. Ouellette. Into the high slot, LeBlanc has it on his stick, lets it fly off the pad that time of Raquel.
Huge hit in the corner, LeBlanc. Another time throwing his body in there. He's been very physical in this game. Really doing everything on the ice right now.
Look at the edge work from LeBlanc. Skating in, a shot, and that one just goes wide. Throws it back out front, and off the stick that time of Davies out front. We'll wire it around. Good power play thus far, under a minute to go. Just missed the stick. Oh, Voulette, and it's back down the ice is LeBlanc. The Moncton kid back to get it. He'll work his way into the zone. LeBlanc dishes across. Feed back, a shot fanned on off the heel of the stick. LeBlanc right back on it down low. Tried to sling that puck out front, runs into his man. It'll be turned back by Dio. Can't clear it though, Lapointe. Good job to hold the zone. Lapointe up into the high slot, off the stick. Ouellette has a lane, a shot deflected out front. They score! Ouellette let it fly from the point. It was deflected on its way to the goal. And who are they going to give it to? Let's take a look at the replay. I don't know who it hit out front. There's Ouellette, too much ice. Did it hit the body out front of Logan Munden?
Here's a great look at it, and I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I think Ouellette
did a great job screening that shot, and Ouellette, as of right now, is going to get the assist. They're going to give the goal to Logan Munden in front. And what was an excellent power play, 5 shots on that power play for New Brunswick.
Domination.
And with only 20 seconds left in the Raymond penalty, and they take advantage of the man advantage and now lead 4-0, 2:20 left in the second frame.
Well, I think a lot of other teams in this tournament watching these games early on are going to say, hey, we can't take penalties against this New Brunswick team based off that look on the power play.
They looked very, very strong, confident, comfortable. They were moving the puck very well while entering the zone. And it's really on the back of this man right here, LeBlanc.
What a move through center. LeBlanc just couldn't corral it. Made his way through 4 defenders. He's just so smooth down in the corner.
And I think he's going to get called for a penalty here. I think they got him on an interference call. I'm not quite sure what happened. It looked like he was just skating into the zone. We'll take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Just lost the handle and cutting across in front of Racine. And
yeah, lost a little bit of an edge. Yeah, that's right where the call's going to be. And likely if she doesn't go down, it's not a call, but down she went. And this is a good chance for Quebec development here to maybe find one. 4-0 hockey game with 1:57 to go in the second period. Face-off will be to the side of the goal, and playing it safe is Cashin. And he'll cover for a face-off with 1:49 to go now. And a draw coming deep inside into New Brunswick territory. So we've seen New Brunswick take over this hockey game a little bit in this second period now. Face-off win, Quebec development. That one whistled just high of the goal. All the way around back to the point, and Caleb Davies. Davies, good edge work. He'll leave it off. Here comes a shot. Pacheco. That one turned aside by Cashin. Back along to the far side. Raymond up top. Lots of ice for Davies. High slot. Fires just wide on the near side. Loose puck out front. A scrum for it. Trying to get over. And Cashin. As it'll be great job to knock that puck down. Could spring a break here for New Brunswick on the near side. Here they go. Munden has Roberts. They're in onside. Munden wiped out by a couple of Quebec development players. Last minute to go here in the second. They'll feed it around to the far side. Munden quickly after it. He's in a battle with Raymond. Raymond will pick it up for Quebec. Off for Davies. Davies up at center. Into the skate of Gallant. Tried to spin that one back to Checo, but he's right back into the zone. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. 4 seconds separate game clock and power play. Lofted down in deep. Quickly after it is Pierre-Luc Gauthier. Gauthier, not enough steam to get there, and that'll be cleared down the ice, and that'll pretty much wipe out this second period. As quickly back for it is Davies with 6 seconds to go, and they'll just run this rest of the second period down, as that will do it for period number 2. New Brunswick, quite the cheering section here in Port Colborne, as after 2 periods of play, Noah, New Brunswick, an outburst, as we take a look at some of the signs that some of these kids from the schools that are attending here today made, and doing their fans proud. New Brunswick, what an explosion in that second period. We talked about it. After 1 period, Quebec development stuck right with them. Jacob LeBlanc just took over in the second period.
Yeah, it was a close and hard-fought first period. Kind of just blew up in the second frame, and really on the back of who's on your screen right now, Jacob LeBlanc, who started the game off with that first goal and has just created so many opportunities on that line. And New Brunswick now heading into the third
That's
period.
a great shot.
With a 4-0 lead, and exactly where they want to be. They're up big, and they're not looking to turn back anytime soon.
Quentin Mailman signing some autographs for some kids up there, trying to get that flag back up to them. We will sign off here after 2 periods of play. All New Brunswick in Port Colborne to the 2024 National Para Hockey Championships. They lead 4-0 after 2.
Are you ready to be a legend? It's time to storm the fortress. It's time to fight on the battlefield. Are you made for greatness? Writing history? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? To be a champion, to change the system. Can you start a revolution? This is your moment. Are you ready to fight? To be fearless. This is the time for glory.
I say the strength of the program is just its variety. Whether you're looking to go radio, television, or film, there's always something for everyone. And even inside those specific streams, there's anything you could possibly want. You could direct, you could do audio, you can tape cables down if that's what you like. There's always something for everyone.
This program not only prepared me with the vast skills of editing, television production, the foundations I really need, but I think it really provided me with a strong work ethic in order to complete programs, deadlines. You know, with live television specifically is one of those things where, you know, you don't have opportunities to take breaks. It's really that foundation to what the real world is like in the world of television.
The program does an amazing job of preparing us for real life. Hands-on cameras, hands-on like you're in a real radio station. Through 3 years, that's massive. And a lot of programs don't offer that, but the first day you're in NC, you're in the labs, you're on the radio, you're touching electronics, you're touching microphones. You're getting to know all the technology, and it's great. They really prepare you for that real life scenario, right? So as soon as you step out the door of NC, you can go work at a radio station, you can go work at a news station and know what to expect because you've been there before.
I love the facilities that we get to work in. I love that I get to, sit in this radio lab and look at these boards and be in the industry. Every day I come to school, I really feel immersed in my education.
I find the teachers here are very helpful. They do care about everything they do. They always try to push you in the right way to do better. And as long as you put some kind of effort into your work and show that you care, they will be behind you and support you to make sure you succeed.
I love my teachers. I think that they are the driving force of this program. I think they care about each student so much.
I think one of the big things that I take away from the college is really about the staff, the instructors, the professors that work here. They really care about the students and their success, and I think that really resonated for me when I was here and also when I left here, which is one of the reasons why I like to come back and kind of give back to the students that are here now.
We've had a ton of different opportunities and great opportunities. For example, Canada Games. I had an opportunity to do some play-by-play for that for baseball and volleyball. So that was a pretty cool opportunity for me. As well as doing the college sports games, I do a lot of play-by-play for that. Volleyball, basketball. So that's a really good opportunity. Some of the opportunities that I've got being part of the program.
The 1-1. And that ball's ripped into right center field. That'll get down, and that's going to get past the right fielder and roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third base is McDonald. He'll score. It's a double, and BC, just like that, is within one.
Force a turnover. Here's Stewart. Euro step to the basket. Reverse. Count it. What a finish. And the foul. Stewart, another turnover on Sheridan. Mitchell, heat check. She got it. Oh my, Darren Mitchell!
And welcome back inside of LA Health and Wellness Center in Port Colborne. Period number 3 upon us here in PC at the 2024 Natties for para hockey. The championship weekend, we'll call it. Let's take a look back at some second period action, Noah. And it was just all New Brunswick. As we take a look at it, there's maybe the best name in this tournament. Blaze Roberts got New Brunswick on the board first, and they didn't look away. How about the pass from LeBlanc? He was excellent. He's got 3 points in this game.
Yeah, he was. He started it all off, and that one from his backside, able to get a perfect pass to Ouellette in front. And this one, we weren't sure if Munden got a piece of it. The goal went to Logan Munden, and Ouellette picks up the second point of this game. And like you said, it's just been all New Brunswick in this game. Really blew up in that second period. 3-goal, 4 unanswered so far in this game. And to be fair to Quebec Development, they haven't been struggling so far to find offensive chances, just haven't been able to capitalize when they're deep in the New Brunswick zone. And on the other end, whenever Team New Brunswick has an offensive chance, they're able to put it away. Shots right now, New Brunswick leading 11-10, so pretty even in the shot totals, but not on the scoreboard.
If you're tuning in with us all day long, it's the hometown squad going at 1 o'clock. And Ontario will see BC in their first match of this one. And then 3:30 rolls around. Quebec Development, a quick turnaround for them. They get another one here today against Manitoba. 5:30 we'll see BC and Quebec. And then 7:30, our last game of this Thursday, Manitoba, New Brunswick. And we are just about set for this third period. And again, for Quebec Development, Noah, they just have to keep battling and keep throwing pucks toward the net. That's what they've been doing. Ryan Cashin has been excellent for New Brunswick. And it's hard. It's going to be hard for teams to shut down this top line of New Brunswick. And if you're watching as other teams, and again, we mentioned it, you probably can't let New Brunswick get too many power play opportunities, because the one power play they've had here this morning, Noah, was work to perfection. A bunch of shots on goal, ended up with the goal. And LeBlanc is just, he's a different level out there. And when you give him extra ice, it's gonna be tough. As you take a look at the backup netminder, Eddie Duran for Team New Brunswick there, running the door. Starter Ryan Cashin's been spectacular. As we're underway, back to 5-on-5, immediately LeBlanc out of the box. He's got to jump. LeBlanc has that speed to turn it around. Here he goes. That puck's going to roll ahead of him, though. It won't be icing, but LeBlanc first down it down low. LeBlanc, what a job out front. Score! Oh, baby! Jacob LeBlanc is unfair. How about that move to the goal? Let's take a look at that. LeBlanc, are you serious? The goal of the tournament comes 2 games in. Look at this. Right out of the sin bin to the back of the net. How about it? Fooled absolutely everybody and tucks it in. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of teams this weekend.
Just right out of the box, straight line to that puck, winning it off of the Team Quebec Development defender, and just the edge work to cut across the crease on the wraparound chance. You don't see that a lot in para hockey, and he did it to perfection.
Here he goes again on that far side. Tried to sling it out front. That puck will lay loose on the far side circle. And I mean, like, the poor guy, Noel Raft, had no clue where that puck was. He went right by him.
Just so much speed from LeBlanc, and gets his second of the game, 3 points on the morning. And we'll expect to see him near the top of the leaderboards for goals in this tournament.
It'll be played up and off the skate and down the ice. And it's rolling back for it is Dot. Theo plays it up on the near side. Boards. It'll be sent back at center. There's LeBlanc rushing after it. And we're going to get a whistle here. It'll settle it down. The faceoff looking like it's coming back inside the New Brunswick zone. And it just goes to show you how he can just take a game into his own hands.
Yeah, and that's what he's done here. It's just able to do what a lot of these players can't with his speed and his puck movement skill. And if there's any player to watch in this tournament from Team New Brunswick, it's definitely Jacob LeBlanc.
Played up on the near side. It'll be thrown to the far side. Just missing it on that far boards is Zulette. She's got a goal in this one as well for New Brunswick. Down in the end boards after it, around to the near side of the net. Lofts one toward the net. Out front, it'll be settled down and covered by Raquel. And Raquel will hang on for a face-off. Just 2 minutes gone in this third period, and we've seen it all from 2-0. Coming set back to the point. His shot is blocked out front by Pacheco. Picked up on the far side. Gallant sends it out front off the glove of the goaltender. That puck laying out front. Poirier jabbing away at it. Where is it? Still no whistle. And now we'll get it. Is Riel able to find it and cover?
It was a tough puck to clear in front for Villeneuve, and Rahel just couldn't quite cover it, and eventually after a couple whacks at it in front from Jane Poirier, the whistle goes.
Off to face off. Roberts got tied up, but he's got it down in. Mondin try to work it free, got tied up though as Racine got it, lost it. Mondin now below the goal line. Mondin wiped out by a pair of Quebec development players. Down low, plays Roberts with it on the far side circle. Roberts will dish it back to Mondin. Still in a battle for it on that far side. Mondin works it free in behind the net. Diop turns it over. Roberts streaking in. Got tied up. Still has it. Roberts' shot is blocked by Diop, who was able to recover after the turnover. They'll sling it around to the near side. Ouellette lets it go toward the net off the pad of Riel into the corner. In behind the goal, centering pass up top. That shot, that's a great save by Riel as he's able to scramble across and get it with the glove. And Riel's going to freeze that puck at the side of the net. His best of the afternoon. Riel dove across and robs Quentin Mailman.
A golden opportunity for a Mailman in front, and didn't get a whole lot on the shot, but great pass in front and all alone. Whew, great effort to get across, get the glove down as Rahel keeps that puck out of his net. And he has been solid so far. He's faced a lot of shots in this game from Team New Brunswick and made some big saves.
Godden steps in to take the draw. This will be won back by Quebec Development. So it's looking like we're going to get New Brunswick and Quebec off to 1-0 starts here, unless a massive comeback by QD. LeBlanc back, but it's icing on Quebec.
It would take quite the effort for Quebec Development to come back in this game, but still some opportunities to create some momentum going forward into their games later this weekend. Only one more this afternoon to come at 3:30 when they take on Manitoba. And they've shown signs that they can create offensive chances, just haven't been able to figure out how to beat Ryan Cashin in goal.
That one slid just wide of the goal, around it, down along the boards. Richardson digging at it, tied up back of the point, unable to hold his own, and it'll leak out through center as Langford couldn't hold it. Flip back down in, there's LeBlanc back with it. He'll line that off the boards, and that puck will roll its way down the ice. Icing's waved off as back for it to pick it up is Davies. He'll loft it up, kind of a suicide pass, but it's picked up nonetheless on the near side boards. Wrapped, whips it down in. Gauthier centering, pass out front, crashing the goal. That puck dribbles just wide. It's the first shot for Quebec in this frame. As it'll be played out of the zone, they couldn't hold it. They'll have to get back onside. That puck will roll out of the zone, but again, they're offside. In after it. That puck will roll down the block. Just makes it look so easy as he just weaves his way through everybody and picks up that loose puck. He'll dish it off. Now he'll dish it up top through the blades. His line mate, Boltier, and it's back down the other way. Could be a jump here for Huneau. Able to get back in time. Good play, Roulette. Back on it as it's fired around to the far side. Roulette's got it down below the goal line. He'll use the boards up and down, looking for Lapointe, but that one much out of the reach, and it will go down for icing on New Brunswick.
Chance for Quebec Development as Pierre-Luc Gauthier fired that one and deflected in on goal on Ryan Cashin, and he did very well to save not one but two opportunities in front on that deflection. But like we said, just this Quebec Development team able to create offensive chances, just so far haven't been able to figure out Cashin in goal.
Off the face-off, back to the point. It'll be thrown toward the front of the goal. Loose puck will wobble its way to the far side boards. Back in behind the New Brunswick goal. Played up at center. Working her way in. Here they come again. Could be another break. Boltier into the zone. He's got a curl back. Good job on the back end by Davies. Boltier will throw it back to the near side boards. And it'll be back picked up by Quebec Development. Villeneuve down into the zone. Drops it off. Pass up top near circle. His shot is blocked by Lapointe. Then New Brunswick will head back up ice. Ouellette Far side boards, racing after it. Lost the stick, the only's got one now, trying to get toward the net, and it'll be thrown wide. Big hit on the near side by Lapointe. Play will continue. Taking after that puck down low, though. Roulette's got a stick back. And that one will get down and passed, and Roulette's got to go back. Remy Roulette back in the zone. Off the boards, up at center, stopped up by Gauthier. Munden couldn't get to it. Second chance now back in the zone. We'll flip it up and out. Munden back forward below the goal line. Gets crashed into on the end boards, but stays right with it, trying to cut up top. 6:25 to go here in this third period. It'll be thrown up at center and knocked out. Run up off the far boards and a race for Roulette. Skating after it back is Dion. Roulette almost got there. Dion able to play it off. Then circle back up on that far side dot. Back to the point it comes. Rolling into the high slot. Couldn't get a clean stick on it. Dion lost it. Roulette sent it to the boards as it's wiped out on the far side. Roberts comes in. Back to the point. Shoveled back in by Tingley. Roulette will go for a change. Roberts holds it down in the zone. Mailman after it as well. They'll throw it rink wide as Mailman had it bounce right back to him, and he'll shovel it back up to the point. Tingley works it back down low. Mailman trying to get a shot off. That one hit a blade out front. Thrown toward the front of the goal that time by Frittenberg. Out front, Roberts can't get a stick on it, as it's cleared to the far side by Seguin. Tingley dumps it back down in. Good pressure here from New Brunswick. Roberts below the goal line, trying to feed that puck out front. Stuck with it on that far side corner with under 5 to go in the third period, and a 5-0 New Brunswick lead.
Good battle below the goal line here.
Up top, rocking in, there's a shot. It's score! A lofter finds its way through. Hadley Frittenberg just throws it on goal, and it's 6-0 New Brunswick. A screen out front. It was a flurry of bodies out front of the goaltender, and you can see him now. Felix Riel says, I couldn't see it. And look at all the ice Fredberg had. Just picks that far side. That's a great look. Just over the outstretched blocker, pardon me, of Riel. And there's her first to the tournament for Hadley Frittenberg.
Roberts did a great job below the goal line to win that puck and just squeak it out front. And Frittenberg coming in from the point just lofts that one in the net. Just all Team New Brunswick in this game, and just a great way to cap off this performance.
4 to go here in period number 3. Big hit down low as LeBlanc slow to get up. They score! That puck bounced back out front, and it's in the back of the net. New Brunswick poured it on here in the third period. We got a 6-0 hockey game, and we got some frustrated players for Quebec development, as it looks like, I'm not sure who got the last touch. Was it Remy who led out front? Who
I think it was Darcy Richardson in front from LeBlanc, who got knocked over behind the net. As we take a look,
it's a weird play.
Again, just trying to throw it in on goal, and what a great pass.
Come on.
Bagged
How did they get that puck back out front?
Off the Quebec development goalie, Rahel and Ned, and Richardson just in the right place at the right time.
Darcy Richardson makes it a 7 spot for New Brunswick. And here they go again. Ouellette in all alone from the blue line. Ouellette to the goal, sent it just wide. Hot on her tail down low and stuck down in the net, and we get a whistle as that net comes off. Felix Riel down in the crease for Quebec as he was run hard by Ouellette, trying to get away from Raymond. He was hot on the tail of Ouellette. Here's the play from Raymond, right in, down low to the goaltender, and here comes the trainer to take a look. And the QD goaltender in Riel.
I think it might have had to do with Ouellette's sled just running into the right arm of Rahel, who is getting checked out, slow to get up. But it's just so impressive to see how New Brunswick can just break out of their zone that quickly. Ouellette, who's usually playing on that right defensive side, gets that pass from LeBlanc, which sends her away and just missing.
Yep.
And that sled just hitting the blocker arm of Rahel. And so Elizabeth Bassalion is looking to get ready, but it looks like Rahel will be good to stay on the ice.
So Riel back to his feet and seems to be all right. Good news. And so we'll get the faceoff down inside the Quebec development zone, and Lapointe in to take the draw for New Brunswick. Lapointe, stick handling through the zone, drops it off. Ouellette back up top, couldn't get to that bouncing puck. It's picked up by Boltier on the far side. Boltier drops off. Lapointe chopped down, still has it. That puck rolling to the near side. Tight angle shot up the side of the goal with just under 3 to go. Back around and they'll roll it out of the zone. Great stick by Lapointe getting back. And is rolling right in Racine. Lapointe turns it back up ice but lost it. Pacheco into the zone. He lost it as it'll roll up at center. Sent back up to the far side, unable to get back for it. Ouellette, and it's back down into the New Brunswick zone. So New Brunswick making a statement here in their first game, as they're going to take this one over Quebec development. Lapointe in after it, racing back is Davies, and that will be icing on New Brunswick with just under 2 to go. And here in the third period of a 7-0 NB lead.
Just pure domination from Team New Brunswick. They scored early in that game, and what looked was going to be a tight match in that first period kind of fell through in the second when they plotted 3 unanswered and haven't looked back since. Just really a perfect game so far as we reach the last 2 minutes of this game from Team New Brunswick. And just how they wanted to start off this tournament. And really just the Jacob LeBlanc show. He's got 4 points in this game now, 2 goals, as well as 2 assists. And looks like we're going to see a penalty going against Remy Ouellette. So Quebec Development will go on the power play for the last 2 minutes of this game.
And I know we've talked about LeBlanc quite a bit in this broadcast, and we're going to talk about him quite a bit throughout this tournament. I just have a feeling. But he has the skill to score goals at will. But again, you mentioned the 4 points and the 2 assists he also has in this game, Noah. And again, he distributes the puck as well. He wants to get his teammates involved, wants to get everybody going, right? So yeah, he does have the skill to score on his own, as we saw in his second goal of the afternoon. A complete solo effort down in the zone, but also looking for his teammates, trying to get them all involved as well.
Well, that's what makes a great team player and a great team captain.
Exactly.
Just able to make all of his teammates better, get them involved, and he's done that in this game, and I expect that to continue all tournament.
Massive hit down low. That's going to cause a scrum after the hit penalty, coming red hot down low is Gauthier. And right at LaPointe, as LeBlanc in there as well, and they'll step in to settle things down. Gauthier was red hot as he got hammered into the boards. And you can hear it all the way up here. And let's take a look at the replay as LeBlanc goes and settles things down. Look at this. Massive hit. Oh, it's the other way around. Gauthier was the one who delivered the knock. And he'll be set off for 2. Right into the middle of LaPointe, who didn't take exception. And he'll be hauled off for 2. That'll erase the power play, and we'll play even strength hockey here for the rest of this hockey game. Thought after the reaction, though, where we're situated up here, it's hard to see that hit, but a great look from our crew back in the production room, and you can see that hit came straight in, and the line's been able to get in there and separate things, but we will stay 4-on-4 now here for possibly the rest of this hockey game, as Roberts will step in, and DuPont gets tossed from the dot. Throwing it back to the point, and it'll roll out of the zone. Boarding's the call on Gauthier. Munden missed it. Roberts will work his way back in his own zone for it. Roberts throws it far side. Good job to hold that zone. They'll slap it back in, and here's LeBlanc. He'll just fire that puck down the ice, and I think he forgot he was on the power play. They're going to wave off the icing. The goaltender touched it up. You can see LeBlanc's reaction as he whipped that puck down the ice. He's like, we're not on the kill. Here's LeBlanc again. In all alone, shot it high, looking for the hat trick. And LeBlanc just sends it over top of the net. With 29 ticks to go in this game.
He's so good at just reading the play and anticipating that puck to just slip out. He takes full advantage of the turnover and just trying to get that shot over Rahel's right-hand shoulder and flicks it all the way up and out of play. Just so dangerous. Every time he picks with the puck, anytime there's a turnover in your zone, he's going to be there. He's going to find that opportunity and create a chance offensively.
So as time ticks down here in this one, he'll roll back for it in Frittenberg. As the kids count us down here in BC. New Brunswick in front of a strong support here in Port Colborne. Rock and roll their way to a 1-0 here at the 2024 Natties, the Paralympic Hockey Championships. New Brunswick will start strong, and they've made their statement in this tournament, and so is number 20 and Jacob LeBlanc.
Yeah, him and Team New Brunswick's going to be there to watch out for. They put on a show this morning against Quebec Development and show that they're going to be, you know, a fighting dog in this tournament. LeBlanc, like we talked about, 4 points in the game, 2 goals, 2 assists, just able to make his teammates better and just really put on a show in this game. And for Quebec Development, had some glances of opportunities, and hopefully when they come back later this afternoon, when they face off against Manitoba at 3:30, they're able to put some on the board and get their national tournament started. But for Team New Brunswick, perfect way to start off, and I'm sure they'll be very happy heading into their game later, as they got the evening one at 7:30.
New Brunswick will play at 7:30 against Manitoba. You're exactly right, so we'll see him again. Let's take a look at LeBlanc. This might be the goal of the tournament. Absolutely outstanding from Jacob LeBlanc on that wraparound attempt. Just look at it. It fooled absolutely everybody with that puck. And then from the point, Hadley Frittenberg, and from there on out, it was pretty much over.
Yeah, and fooled everyone on that one too. That puck just lofted up, and how about this play from LeBlanc? Able to get it while lying down, finding Richardson in front, who maybe got a little bit lucky, banking that one off the back of Rahel in goal. But he'll take it. He'll take the goal, and a 7-0 win for Team New Brunswick, and they'll be ecstatic after this one.
Jacob LeBlanc, 4 points in the opener for his team, and New Brunswick goes to 1-0. They also go to 1-0 with Team Quebec. QD Quebec Development falls to 0-1 in the tournament as LeBlanc and his team a salute to the fans in the stands here that made the trip all the way down here to Ontario. And I'm sure we're going to see lots of them at this tournament. We're just getting started this weekend, a fabulous weekend of sledge hockey. And it's only begun. The 2024 National Para Hockey Championships. Game 3 is coming up next as the host Team Ontario gets set to play their first of the tournament. We will see you for that one back in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Are you ready for this? Ready to take chances? Will you push and break your limits? Are you ready to be a legend? It's time to storm the fortress. It's time to fight on the battlefield. Are you made for greatness? Writing history? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? To be a champion, ready to change the system. Can you start a revolution? This is your moment. Are you ready to fight? To be fearless? This is the time for greatness. Are you ready for this? Standing in front of the enemy line, you gotta be a soldier. Your soul burns like a wild